hope that you guys are doing absolutely great. Y'all, we are going to go ahead and do a short and sweet. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. An earth sign could be highly significant to this energy. Y'all, my curls were so cute this morning. I don't know what they're doing right now. I done laid on them and everything else, so don't mind it. Okay, don't mind it. All right. Something about communication about some type of significant movement or travel is going to be significant. This could be astral travel, okay, or this could be you physically taking a trip. Wow, King and Queen of Pentacles. Man, you and somebody else are like equally yoked. Energy is coming through. Okay. Excuse me, spiritual bells. All right, thank you, angels and spirit guides, for clear and accurate messages for this short and sweet. Yeah, the lovers. Okay, so there's somebody here, you and your person, or you and someone else. This could be some type of partnership that we're talking about, but it's like y'all are on the same page here. Okay, y'all are emitting the same emitting the same energy. Okay, you guys are on the same frequency, same vibration. You guys could seem like y'all could finish each other's sentences. Okay, there's a sense of like things being harmonious. Okay, but there's like an energy here where like two people are like two peas in a hub. Okay, or something, or however, two peas in a hole, hud. How do you say it? However you say it, you guys, y'all are giving that energy. Okay, definitely two people here that are on the same team, same side, in agreement. Okay, there's two people standing for the same thing. All right, and then you got this boy. Okay, the Nine of Swords, or this girl. Okay, then you got this energy, this Nine of Swords. So somebody could be, it's like somebody is on the outside looking in at this harmonious couple, or these two business partners, or this relationship, or this partnership, whatever this is I'm seeing here, where I'm feeling that the two of y'all are on the same timeline. There's somebody that's not, that's looking from the outside in. Okay, and they have some regrets. They're feeling remorseful. All right, they're feeling some type of way. Okay, I'm not sure why. I guess that'll come out later. Excuse me, you guys. But that energy is a thing. It's very much present there. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay. All right, what else, Holy Spirit, regarding this situation? Thank you for clarity and accuracy, Most High. Y'all, it's my intention that this reading serve nothing but your highest and greatest good, as well as the highest and greatest good of the Most High God, okay? The Page of Pentacles is out here. So we have the Page of Pentacles. Something's being offered to the two of you. Okay, it has to do with some form of protection that's being given to you guys. I'm hearing afforded you. It's like made room for, or you've made room for this, or it's being, room's being made for this protection, this level of protection to come through. Mama, where you going? You got potty? Let me pause the video if you got potty. Okay, she might have to potty. I don't know, y'all. We'll see. She was on a mission. She was on a beeline to the bathroom, but we'll see. I stopped her. But we shall see, okay? All right, let's see. What else, Holy Spirit? What else? The Two of Pentacles. Okay. I'm getting this vibe too, where like somebody could like want to work with you, or they want to collaborate. Okay. Somebody wants to collaborate. Now, I don't know. This is somebody that you left out. This is somebody that you maybe left out, or you called out, or something along those lines. You want to come up here? Or something along those lines. You want to say hi? Yeah? Come here. Let me pick you up. Come here. Oh. No, Biscuit wants to say hi. Look right here. You say hi? She's shy. You shy? Are you acting shy, Mama? Say hi to the Anyway, you guys, that's my baby with all that hair. She's not that big, y'all. She's just full of hair. That's my baby, though. Mommy love you. Okay, so she wanted to say hi. You could have a cat, or a cat could be very significant. Okay, a cat could be your spirit guide at this time. Excuse me. Something about the cat. What is it, Momo? You tell mommy. Tell mommy what it is. Hmm? Did you love me so much, and mommy love you too? Okay, something significant about a cat, because for her to do that and want to get up here and looking at me, and now she's still right here. She didn't leave. Get that mama girl. She didn't leave, so she's still right here by my feet. But yeah, as I was saying, this is somebody, they want to offer you something, but you have left them out. They want to work with you, but you did leave them out. Or at some point they felt dismissed by you. At some point they felt like, you didn't want them around, or they couldn't come around. Okay, I'm hearing forbade or forbidden. Okay, they could have been forbade or forbidden to come around. Okay, the Nine of Wands is here. This person could have caused you some type of trauma, or they weren't up to any good, and so you dismissed them. Okay, I also said, what else did I say? This is somebody that you could have called out. You could have ripped this person's mask off. But I feel a sense of like, what am I feeling there? So we saw them in the Nine of Swords, where they're looking at you. They're outside looking in. All right. You've removed someone's mask. They know they can't hide. They're out in the open. But it's like a part of them still wants your approval, or a part of them still wants to be a part of what you have going on. A part of them still wants to feel that sense of belonging, or I'm hearing entitlement, a sense of entitlement too. So they could feel entitled to you in some type of way. I don't know what this is. But you could have definitely bruised this person's ego, intentionally or not intentionally. I don't know. For you, I don't think it was intentional. I feel like you were guided to say something or do something or move a particular way, and maybe it made this person feel some type of way. But you weren't doing it with them in mind. You were doing it because that's what you were asked to do by the divine. Okay, so if someone was offended or affected by something that you said, they're going to have to charge that up to the divine, not your heart, not your mind, because you just were responding, or not responding, but you were reacting the way that God called you to react. Okay, so I don't know if you hurt someone's feelings, or if this person's just feeling exposed. Okay, the Magician is here. So they definitely want to change their current circumstance. Okay, they definitely want to shift either a perspective or how they have appeared, or something along those lines. If they appeared one way and it made you, dismiss them, leave them out in the cold, it's like now they want to transform that situation. Now that the mask has been ripped off, this person feels like they have nothing to hide now. It's like, okay, well, you ripped off my mask. I'm exposed. It's my truth. I'm going to go ahead and stand in it. And I would like to see this situation transform. But I feel the person that really wants to see this situation transform is your ancestors or their ancestors. Okay? There's definitely a presence that wants to see a situation take a new shape. Okay? They want to see it unfold in a new way. So I feel like they don't want, if you ripped off someone's mask or you exposed someone or something that you said, cause this person to feel vulnerable or exposed, it's giving a vibe like they don't want it to be for nothing, or at least this presence, because it's like an ancestor presence here. This is your ancestors, by the way. It's like your ancestors don't want that to be for nothing. Okay, so you could have definitely exposed someone. You could have uncovered some type of truth about someone. You could have ripped off someone's mask, and your ancestors are like, now, yes, you did that, but I get this vibe where your ancestors and the way that they have you moving, it's intentional and it's not destructive. It's, let me take this mask off so that This person can stand in the light, and you have spoke your truth, and you stood in your light. It's like it's all has to. There's a deeper meaning to this. It wasn't to be destructive or conniving or vengeful. It was to liberate and free you and this person, whoever's mask you done took off, okay? And your ancestors are like, we want this, it was a productive transformation when the mask was removed, or when you exposed this person. It was productive. It wasn't without cause, or it wasn't without a positive outcome, okay? Your ancestors foresee a positive outcome when they guided you to remove someone's mask. It wasn't to destruct them. It wasn't to tear them down. It wasn't to just be vengeful or mean, or, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that. That's not how you move, and that's damn sure not how your ancestors are moving. Your ancestors are like, we did that with intention. I'm getting a vibe where like your ancestors do want you and this person to work together, but the truth had to be revealed. The truth about the situation and how things came to pass, they had to come out. That darkness had to come up out into the light. It had to. It had to, in order for this situation to be a productive situation going forward. So it's like your ancestors, you were guided by the divine. Your ancestors are like, we know you were guided by the divine to tear this person's mask off. You exposed the truth. And at the end of the day, we did it with intention. And our intentions are that going forward, this can move forward positively. Okay. So it's like the idea is that you two would end up working together soon, or one day, or that you two would collaborate, or that you two would be in this harmonious energy where you are actually standing on the same side, where you are equally yoked. Okay. It's like something had to be uncovered. Something had to come out. Okay. And I feel like the both of you feel better that whatever that is that came out. Okay. I am picking that up very strongly. I feel like it. Yeah, definitely. It's because there's a bigger picture here. Okay. There's a bigger picture that's being painted. It's like there's I'm hearing a delicate situation at hand, but it had to be done this way. There's something more trying that deserves the both of your attention. And it's like, in order for it to be addressed properly, this had to happen. This tear down, or this shift in the energy of the relationship, this breakdown in the relationship, this breakdown in this friendship, this breakdown in this partnership, or whether it wasn't even titled that in the first place. It was broke down so that it could become this, because there's a greater task at hand. There's like a bigger assignment. Okay, is what I'm getting. The divine and your ancestors know about this. All right. There's a greater cause here. I feel like somebody's ancestors are so pleased with the spiritual maturity that you carry, right? I mean, like, I just got to pat myself on the back for a minute. I could have took this reading in a whole nother way, right? But it's like, for me to be like, wait a minute, you know what I'm saying? Like, truthfully, yeah, you ripped somebody's mask off. You spoke your truth because you were guided to, and you stood on business, right? And it's a vibe where, like, you could have left it there, or you could have poked, like, I could have poked the bear, or I could have, you know what I'm saying? But instead, I'm like, let me back up. Let me look at this and really see what the motive behind this was, right? So you were guided to tear off someone's mask, but at the end of the day, it's because y'all two are meant to work together to attack, or to address, that's the better word, not attack, but to address a bigger cause, something that really does deserve your both of you guys' attention. And it's giving a vibe where, like, you two are perfect to tackle this. It's like the ancestors and the divine see you as perfect to tackle whatever this is. Okay, that's beautiful. But I had to just, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta, you know, because you really, I could have took it so many different ways. I could have, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of times we get wrapped up in that, but this is not that moment. There's something greater going on behind the scenes. It's something bigger. it's like something that universally could help instead of destroy. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. So kudos to you for being in the right mindset. Kudos for you for having the right heart posture. Okay. The 10 of Wands is here. The 10 of Wands. 10-10 energy could be significant. Somebody could feel definitely a little burdened, a little down about the fact that their mask has been ripped off. Okay. But I feel like they'll soon see. They could feel a little humbled, but they'll soon see that all of that was necessary. This person will feel like, nah, that needed to happen. Like right now, how we're seeing that this needed to happen and we're seeing the bigger picture, soon this person will see the bigger picture as well. Okay, I'm glad my air went off because I'll be feeling like I gotta yell for y'all to hear me. All right, what else, Holy Spirit? What's the 10 of Wands here? The 2 of Swords. The 2 of Swords. So right now, this person feels a little intimidated as it relates to coming towards you to work together with you. They don't quite feel that you're going to receive them. They could feel like you're going to deny them or you're going to block them. But it's like they're just going to have to come correct. I don't know. You know, they're going to have to come with the right heart posture as you are standing in the right heart posture. Okay? So they're going to have to do that. Yeah, the 3 of Pentacles. So they definitely want to, and they are going to come towards you with this 3 of Pentacles. So they're definitely coming to work together with you. They want to collaborate with you. Okay. I feel like this is piggybacking off of the last read. And we did tear someone's mask off in the last read. We exposed the fact that somebody was on the other team. And then they wanted to come over and work with you like they had never been, you know what I mean, on the other team. But now that their mask has been ripped off, it's giving a vibe where it's like, okay, we know now. The truth is out. Now we can move forward. Now the foundation that we can build upon is solid, right? It's not going to be built on a lie. And I feel like that's so key and so important in this energy, because whatever you guys are about to do together, that had to be, the foundation to it had to be strong. Can you imagine building something with someone and going forward and all of a sudden that would have come out later on like, oh, by the way, let me tell you, you know, I was on the other team. You know what I mean? I was going against you and you guys are in the middle of building. It's like, what? You know what I'm saying? So that's something that had to come out, especially if there was going to be progress later on, uninterrupted, right? Without interference. So look at it that way. Okay. There's the Queen of Pentacles, which we already saw when we were taking the cards out, right? That was at the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. And that's definitely a builder energy. Okay. That's definitely an energy that's resourceful, that can stand on their own. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles, she don't need nobody. All right. But a lot of people flock to her. Excuse me, spiritual bones. Excuse me, y'all. But a lot of people do flock to the Queen of Pentacles because they know that she's resourceful. But the Queen of Pentacles is not going to let you play with her any type of way. That's another reason why this had to come out. Yeah, with the moon at the bottom of the day, whatever was hidden had to come on to the light. You know what I'm saying? Come to the light, Caroline. Okay? Because if not, and yeah, your angels were causing this to happen. They were making sure that this took place. And it's this person right here, the 9 of Swords. Okay, now a card just fell out from the middle of the deck. But this is why, so that this new beginning can occur. So this had to happen this way. That mask had to get pulled off. And it was for the greater good at the end of the day. Okay? So if something's coming out, or if something has come out, or if someone's threatening to expose someone, allow the exposure. Okay? For you and for them. Allow it. All right? Don't fear it. Let it happen. Because what's going to be built later on is going to be so much better than what's being tore down. Okay? So it's like falsities, lies, okay? Different plots and plans and strategies, alternative or ulterior motives are being revealed at this time. Okay, that's what's coming up to the surface, and it's coming up to be addressed so that progress can be made going forward. Okay, hold on. All right, let's do that again. Some cards wanted to play right there, come out right there, but they didn't fully come out. They flipped back over. But let's see. The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords. That truth is coming so that it can clear the foundation. Okay? The faulty lines of communication, the faulty foundations have to fall. So that what you guys are building can be built upon firm and solid ground. Okay, the Six of Pentacles. There's a level of equality, fairness, okay, equal reciprocity that wants to take place here, but it had to be on a solid foundation before it goes forward. Okay, this is like somebody, if you're in a relationship, this is like somebody holding on to a secret, and they really want to tell you. They really want to tell you. Okay. And they know they need to tell you. They know that they should tell you, because should you guys get into this relationship and things progress and the relationship's going really good, like, tell them up front. Do you know what I'm saying? Tell the person up front. Don't hold whatever you need to get off your chest. Say it. Okay? You'll be better for it. Okay. My camera's going to freaking shut off. And I deleted the videos, but I forgot to trash them. I didn't put them in the trash, so sorry. Okay, but anyway, yeah, this is the vibe here. So this had to be clear. This had to come out so that things can move forward. Okay, we have the Emperor. All right, the Emperor is here. There's a level up here. Okay, it's like you guys are both set to level up. You guys are both meant to be better. You guys are both meant to achieve greatness, right? But we can't let something that needs to come up be hidden, or, you know, what is that? What is that saying? Because I'm getting like, somebody may want to say like, well, I didn't lie. Yeah, but you omitted the truth. You didn't fully divulge what was truth. Okay. And that's why the mask had to come off. Okay. This person, they didn't want to tell you that I was working for the other side. They don't want to tell you that. Do you know what I'm saying? They're hoping to never have to have told you that, but you found out. And now that you know, okay, cool, I can forgive you for that. Now we can move on, because now what we're building upon is not a lie, right? There's truth here. That way trust can be established. Okay? Yeah, that firm, solid foundation, the Four of Wands. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you guys, that is the vibe. Look, the Page of Wands, that's the message. I could really stop here. So if the camera stops, okay, 22:55 on the clock. All right, so there's a partnership that's about to take a new direction, okay? The Four of Pentacles is here. Now, somebody could be a little apprehensive, all right? You could want to discern this energy a little bit, and that's okay, because you got a lot to lose, okay? With the Queen of Pentacles, and you're dealing with someone that's in the Nine of Wands. You have a lot to lose, okay? So, yes, be discerning. Yes, it's okay to be apprehensive. Yes, pay attention to the red flags. Definitely. Okay, the Knight of Wands is here. It fell on the floor. Okay, the Knight of Wands. All right, and at the bottom of the deck, oh, do I even want to finish it on this note? But the Devil. I mean, I have no choice but to finish it there. That's where it's at. Okay, that's where it's at. The Devil. You know how they say the devil's in the details. Excuse me. Well, this is a detail that had to be, it had to come out. Okay, so that this motherfucker right here, excuse me, but this one right here is not where you're partnering up with somebody and whole time they're hiding something. Okay, with the Two of Cups to the Devil. You don't want to be in partnership with the devil. Whatever going forward, because what? We're not doing that. Okay, expect the unexpected. We are royalty. So it's a vibe where like whatever spirit has for you to do next, he needed y'all to be on the same page. He needed for you guys to be on the same frequency. He didn't want no lies between y'all. Okay, so this is why this came up. All right, let's get a short and sweet on it. Hopefully that will give us some more clarity into this. But take it as it resonates, you guys. This message isn't going to be for everybody. I do have it in my heart to forgive this person. Okay, remember, the forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. So I definitely have it in my heart to forgive this person, but I do, because I do have a lot to lose, have to decide whether or not, just like you should decide whether or not you want to move forward with the situation. But I'm telling, I've given you your ancestors' motives and their intention behind allowing you to rip the mask off of this person. Because you could feel a little bad about, you know what I'm saying? Feel a little bad about ripping the mask off. It's like taking a Band-Aid off of a wound that's not healed yet, right? It looks bad. It looks bad. Okay? But it had to be done. It needed to air out, right? So the wound could heal properly. Okay? So it had to get a little air, you know, and the air got there, and this is where we at. But now it's up to you to decide whether or not you want to move forward. But the intention has been made known by your ancestors. Okay? It says time transcends illusion. So maybe this right here will just take some time. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, emotional roller coaster. Yeah, this could be a little emotional situation right here. Okay, but it's up to you to decide if you want to move forward with this person or not. But I have explained to you guys the intention behind the mask coming off, you being guided to take the mask off of this person. I gave you the intention behind your ancestors allowing this to occur as well. They had a bigger vision in mind. Now, what you do with it is your choice, and it's up to you, period. It's up to you too, okay? But I did give you what your ancestors was doing. They wanted to take the mask off of this one. They like, we gotta reveal it, or else the foundation's gonna be faulty, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this read. And my loves, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.